Video explain.
Lionel, you sexy man. I want to have your babies. Please. You've still got it. Jesus Christ.
G'day, mate.
Hello. You want some sausages?
Yeah, mate. I'll have a six-pack.
Mate, I've got Lionel Ritchie esophagus sausages. They're really good.
Excellent.
Each one has been put down his esophagus and brought back up again. That's what keeps his voice in tune, you know. So it's not a sexual thing at all. You would think that it was, you know, a lovely man like that enjoying putting sausages down his throat repeatedly, but it's just a marketing exercise, and it soothes him, he said, and also helps him sing better.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping that for episode 8 of our traumatically obsessive exploration of videos that we could do.
This is episode 9, actually.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, sorry, yeah, episode 9. We could do dancing on the ceiling, young Dan, my man. What do you think?
Yeah. I was at the doctor's today, and it came on the radio.
Oh, mate. Did the doctor ask you how you were in the waiting room in front of everyone?
Yeah, I was on the ceiling at the time, so...
okay, because the song, that's what happened.
Seemed appropriate.
Yeah, well, everything is better when you're upside down.
Yeah.
Including the song Dancing on the Ceiling, because there's so many accidents that have happened because of that song, because not everyone can stick to the ceiling. I thought it was a camera trick, but actually that entire video clip was done for real, because Lionel and his band and all the other extras were specifically trained to be able to move around on the ceiling upside down.
Yeah.
Just using their minds. It wasn't their shoes or anything. I thought, you know, they must have had super glue on their shoes or magnets or something like that. But apparently it's just mind control. So I don't know. Is that how it worked for you? Or?
Yeah.
And so what happened then? So you said to everyone you're never coming down and told them to fuck off or something? Or what happened?
Yeah, I said the room's hot and that's good.
Yeah, that's right.
Some of my friends came by from the neighbourhood.
Yeah.
People starting to climb the wall, so it looks like everybody's having a ball.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I would have said too.
Ceiling. I'm dancing on the ceiling.
Yeah. And so did the doctors say you've got cancer or what?
No, they just injected me with some Muggles chicken juice.
Oh, mate, I thought you could just get... you can't get enough from your normal daily supplement of 3 meals a day, or...
Once a month I get a Muggles chicken injection.
Yeah, I guess so. It could put you over the edge just to make sure that you've got the complete radiance of health that's required from the Muggles diet, you know. And that's probably...
It's the same diet that Shane Warne's on.
The ones that, shaved Mormons have?
Shane Warne.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course. Well, he would.
He notes how much every year he looks more and more like a chicken skinned.
Oh, true. I mean, the youthfulness of his face, there's an aura there. Because, I mean, he also patented the strand-by-strand method, which is incredible. I don't know if you've ever been to Advanced Hair Studio. I gave him a call a couple of years ago.
Really?
And since then, I mean, it took me another 2 years just to get them to stop calling. Never call them would be my first advice. Yeah. But the second thing is that the strand-by-strand method developed by Shane Warne, Incorporated, is actually a wig.
Okay? Yeah, right.
So I'm not quite sure how that works. Like strand-by-strand implies some sort of weaving into your head, but actually when it comes down to it, you actually need implants, which are basically taking individual follicles of hair and pretty much punching them into your scalp. which is not pretty and does take quite some time and is very expensive. It's somewhere in the ballpark of about, 15 to 20 grand if you want a big scar on the back of your head, or about 30 grand if you want it individually plucked. Because if you go for the cheaper option, they literally just pull a big giant strip off the back of your head, leaving a kind of Barossa Valley scar that looks like a kind of Frankenstein's monster's abortion.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's pretty freaky. But for
Lionel Ritchie, though,
fucking wig, man. $5 grand never fucking. No, I want to talk about fucking Lionel Ritchie. I want to talk about this strand by strand method, about going bald and shit. Shane Warne uses the strand by strand method, which is a wig. So every month you come in, they put a wig on you. And so they just straighten it up. And apparently, you can do anything. You can dive off a cliff or whatever, smash onto the ground, and your hair's still going to stay perfectly good. But as it gets towards the end of the month, you've got to come back in, and Shane will readjust it for you. And you have to give him another $5 grand or something for that. I don't know. But, if you were dancing on the ceiling, of course, with one of these patented strand-by-strand advanced hair studio wigs, not a problem. Provided you go in monthly, you can absolutely dance on the ceiling. Your hair will look natural, as if someone has just farted out your natural newborn hair straight onto your head, and you'll be dancing all night, mate.
All right, cool. Well, it's been a good episode. I'll see you later.
All right, thanks, mate. That was great. I reckon we got Advanced Hair Studios is going to be calling us, man. I don't want them to call me, though. Bloody oath, I don't. So what
how about the film clip, though?
Oh, yeah, the film clip to Advanced Hair Studios strand-by-strand method. Well, it starts off with Shane in a kind of he's on all fours, really, with this cream.
Well, let's get back to Lionel, man.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so he's hanging out with his mates, and he's got a drummer mate. Well, the drummer mate is annoyingly playing with his drumsticks everywhere when they get in the elevator.
Well, hang on a sec. Have you got it queued up there or what? Because I've got it on 0 here, so we could sort of sync it up.
I've got it on 0, yeah.
Okay, ready? Let's watch the first minute together. This would be really lovely. Hold hands. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Press a button. Oh. Yeah. Oh, no.
Okay, so we're looking at the city.
Yep. This is amazing. This is.
There's a car pulling up.
Yep, really nice car, this. This is a Ford Fairlane.
Yeah. There's Lionel. He's like, hey, dudes.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
There's a guitarist and a drummer.
Yeah, the guitarist is Andrew Ridgeley from Wham. The drummer, he looks a little bit like someone from Duran Duran, I think. But the guitarist is playing without being plugged in. Lionel looks really like he's pepped up on speed or something.
Yeah.
They're very excited. He's actually clacking the drumsticks, old Lionel there. He's talking double time.
The other guy's clapping.
Yep, he's clapping. And they're going into their apartment, obviously. They've gone all the way up the elevator. Open up the door. And look what happens here.
There's a whole bunch of 80s people dancing around.
Charlie Murphy's there holding a shotgun. Who else is there? There's a lovely lady with a guitar just going nuts. Like they're doing some sort of aerobics there. Oh, my God. Someone's got a ferret stuck to their head.
It's so futuristic that it's not.
It is quite something. But it's just how natural the way the transition is from Lionel walking into the apartment, kind of being surprised and then taking control of the whole situation. I mean, that's because he's such an enigmatic guy and everyone just follows him instinctively, whatever he's
he's just like walking up the wall. Oh, he's on the ceiling.
No, this is it.
How do they do that?
This is
crazy.
How they did Inception. They got this whole idea from this video clip. This is the first time in cinematic history that they'd done this kind of technique of turning. Well, actually, how's this done? Because everyone else is on the what appears to be the ground, looking up at Lionel while he slides his ass up and down on the top of the ceiling. And the ceiling actually looks like it kind of got a lot of sort of geometric patterns on it. It might be made of marble. I don't even know. Now
he's beckoning them all. What?
He's imploring them all to come with him on this.
They're all
journey.
Going up. This is like Stanley Kubrick kind of effect.
Yeah. I mean, he's
from 2001.
It is. It's very much similar to that. The exploration of man. the sort of transition from an ape into a space exploring genius. He's got a great mustache. In that mouth, you could fit an entire 6-pack of Muggles chicken inside that giant, lovely mouth of Lionel's.
Yeah. He's got a nice outfit on.
Yeah. He said he stretches his mouth. He likes putting his own hands, both his hands inside his mouth, which over time deformed his jaw and created this massive sort of face of his, which is... And you have to keep an eye out. Do you remember, like, Rodney Dangerfield is at the end of the clip? But, he says, I shouldn't have eaten that upside-down cake. When did he say that?
Right at the end of the clip.
Oh, my God. Why is he not in the rest of the video clip, though? He just wanders in at the end.
Yes, wanders in at the end, because it's weird, because it's 986. Oh, look, it's a guy above the apartment.
It's Cheech Marin and his girlfriend Amelia. Cheech Marin comes in and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then he realizes it's Eddie Murphy. Oh no, there's cum spilling out of this bottle. Was that blood? Sorry. It becomes really evil at this point. There's sort of like angel heart. Yeah,
it's like blood pouring into a wine glass. Oh, vital.
There's Lionel's big mouth. There's the guitar. He's so excitable, this guy, though. And he's...
frenetic.
It is. It's frenetic. I think this is when meth first started superseding coke, because this is not a coke performance. This is flat out meth. Yeah. I don't think coke would have been enough. I
think Diana Ross was on the same diet of meth and coke at the same period of time.
Oh, absolutely. But Lionel was very straight up. He said, look, he doesn't like coke. He just likes freebasing, like injecting meth straight into his lips.
Yeah.
Just before he does a performance, or if he needs extra inspiration. Obviously, for this clip, I mean, they're all on meth in this clip.
Yeah. No, it keeps switching around. Sometimes he's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are on the ceiling.
I think there's actually like a giant meth.
This Rodney Dangerfield. And everyone's just sitting there like chilled out. And he's like, hey, I shouldn't eat that fucking upside down cake.
It just doesn't make any sense. Why is Rodney Dangerfield in this? I mean, how did he get employed into this video clip? Did he live next door to Lionel or something? Hang on. Let's watch again. He goes, what's happening here?
Mine's finished. But after this song came out...
Who's Louis? He asked Louis to come in and see it. Is that his gay partner?
I feel like you're not listening to me anymore.
Oh, sorry. What's that? What's happened?
After this album came out, Lionel Ritchie didn't do another album for 10 years.
Why is that? Depression?
I don't know.
Okay. You must have researched this quite deeply then.
I did, but it doesn't say why. It's just like he probably said what he needed to say about dancing. On the ceiling, I think he sort of covered that whole spectrum of the, that kind of social kind of lifestyle. I mean, no one had even thought that was possible until he discussed that in a song, presented it in a video clip. It set everyone on fire as to the possibilities of what you can do on a Saturday night, It's from the same album. It had the song Say You, Say Me.
Never heard of it. What's it like?
Say you, say me, see it together.
Yeah, it sounds beautiful. The way you sing it as well, it sort of almost brought a little tear to my eye there. So what's it about? Actually, the whole album's called Dancing on the Ceiling, or just hang on, I'm trying to see what no, it's just a song. What was this? What was the album that it came from? Dancing on the Ceiling. Dan? Hang on a sec. It's called Dancing on the Ceiling. It was a trick. The previous one was called Can't Slow Down. That's when he first really got into meth. And then Dancing on the Ceiling was kind of the peak when he was...
Dancing on the Ceiling was the name of the album as well.
Yeah, that's right, because you couldn't think of an alternative. Great cover, though. It's got him in a sort of like a nice big white jacket, looking a bit like he's holding a puppy that's not there or something like that, or an invisible dick. It's sort of slightly suggestive of his sexual sort of horror.
White's always an impressive colour because you could get mustard on it. Or
it's dangerous.
Cigarette stains or chicken.
Or Muggles chicken juice all over it. Now, singles from Dancing from the Ceiling, as you mentioned, Say You, Say Me, Love Will Conquer All, Ballerina Girl, and
Deep River Woman.
Well, actually, that was Deep River Woman was on the same. It's like, you know, those split A sides. It must be doing so well. Where you have so many singles, you have to put two of them out at the same time. So yeah, you're right. Deep River Woman, Ballerina Girl, and then the last one was called See La. Now, what's that one? Do you remember See La?
I don't remember any of them except Dancing on the Ceiling and Say You, Say Me.
Okay. Well, I want to find out a bit more about this See La one. It sounds very intriguing as to what the lyrics might be there. But, you know, so you're saying that it took 10 years before he released another one. I think that was slightly exaggerated. I can see here in 1992 he released Back to Front. Right. Which is when he cleaned up, you know, he got off meth by going to... basically, he just went and watched a 3-hour... he watched the Godfather trilogy and got through meth and decided he was never going to take meth ever again. And just after that, it's basically just... what did he do? He just took vitamins, basically, after that. And so Back to Front was his sort of clean-up album, you know? Yeah, right. But tracks from that, singles, were quite thin on the... actually, hang on. What is this? Sorry, I think Back to Front's not actually a real album. It's a compilation album. So yes, Louder Than Words. Right, you're quite right. It was 10 years. I doubted you there, Dan. I do apologise. Yeah, well, Wikipedia doesn't lie. No, that's true. Jesus Christ, every album cover he is on it, but he looks more and more kind of more distant, each one. So Back to Front was a filler, but that was apparently when he cleaned up off meth. So he probably did maybe a bonus song there. You know how they do that. They have, okay, I'm sort of treading water. I might have one song here that I'm not going to use for an action film or something like that. We'll just chuck it on there. But yeah, his next album is quite correct. Yes, 10 years later he released Louder Than Words. Which, apparently one of the genres is New Jack Swing, which I've never heard before. Apparently he invented that. You know, New Jack City, that movie with Mr. T in it. Yeah. But then there's New Jack Swing. Apparently that's pretty much invented by Lionel himself. You familiar with New Jack Swing by any chance? No. Well, you should... kind of shit. Well, you know, it's an acquired taste, but, you know, off his album, he released no singles at all that I can tell here, but he had songs like Piece of Love, I'm Still in Love, Don't Want to Lose You, Climbing, which is sort of, I guess, trying to get back to the Dancing on the Ceiling, but he couldn't quite do it, so the sort of climbing. It's kind of I find the songs kind of really sickening. Which ones? Dancing on the Ceiling. You actually find that sickening? Well, it's like, I've got to think about heights. Ah, I see. Yeah, well, this is quite a height that he climbs the top of his roof. It's kind of far out. It's very far out. You get vertigo. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And just the amount of exuberance in the film clip. It was one of the most expensive film clips at the time. Oh, really? It was about $400,000. $400,000. I wonder if he got that back. I mean, did he put that all up himself? The record company would pay for that. Oh, okay. So who was his record company? It was Motown. Motown. Is that label still going? I mean, Motown Records. Yeah, Motown's been around for ages. Well, it sounds like it. It sounds like it's been around since Motown started. Not that I actually know what Motown is, but I think it's basically this town in Chicago. It's a vibe. Where everyone has big fuck-off mustaches. You could have added that sound effect then, or the drum, pa-ching. Oh, yeah. For my exceptional joke that I came up with. Motown Records, founded in 1959, still going 59 years later. The history I won't bore you with, but they're still going. They got relaunched recently But I don't know who's on them. Are you on Motown by any chance?
No, I'm on Lithium.
Lithium. Oh, man. As long as you're high, mate. As long as you're feeling good. So, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, we covered the video clip in very quick time there, which is fantastic. Just went straight through it, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Bam, done.
This will probably be our Halloween episode.
Oh, really? This will come out at Halloween.
By the time you put it on fucking Facebook.
Yep, thanks, man. Oh, I do try my best. You're welcome to have a crack at it if you like.
Oh, I couldn't get the thing to go.
Yeah, that's what you... Yeah,
I'm sorry. I appreciate it.
Yeah, cool, man. You know, I got...
No, I'm just saying, like, it's Halloween.
Yep.
That's the main point.
Yeah, well, there's nothing more scary than Lionel Richie's mouth very close to yours, because it feels like he could just suck your head.
Yeah.
Maybe even eat it. You'd be inside his mouth and he'd be going, say you, say me.
When I go to Coles, this is what it sounds like.
Okay, tell me about it. That is just wonderful. Self-checkout, man.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't want to know about it. As Lionel Ritchie, is he dead?
Yeah, nah. Can't be dead.
I reckon he fucking died and no one reported it. He was... I'm
going to dress as Lionel Ritchie for Halloween.
You should, man, because he looks like Michael Jackson's scary uncle. Who's sort of just a bit twitchy.
Would it be bad taste to go blackface on Halloween?
It's never... I mean, it depends how you mean it. If you mean as in, I wish I was like this, I think that's like you're honouring that, you know, if you're saying, it's like envy. It's like someone, you know, I guess, being envious of someone else's car and building one out of cardboard and say, hey, does mine look good? It's like, well, no, not really. You're not, I mean, you know, you can't really drive it or anything. It's like, oh, but, you know, I want to have one like yours. You wouldn't go, that's insulting to my way of life. You know, you'd say, well, that's just you. You're kind of never going to be what you want to be. So, you know, if you say, hey, I want to be Michael Jordan, because he's pretty big right now, I believe, Michael Jordan. Remember he came up with those things, the Air Jordan, which was like sandals that have all this sort of air underneath them. You can take down to the beach so you don't have to get, like your feet don't get hot on the sand. Pretty amazing. He also used it to play basketball, I'm pretty sure. He was just playing basketball in sandals. I'm pretty sure. I mean, don't. Anyway, but anyway, the point is, if you want to be like Jordan, what's his name again? Michael Jordan, and you paint yourself black and walk around, I mean, you know, I don't know if people are going to be offended as much as just sort of feel sorry for you.
I just wear a white suit and blackface and an afro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just try hard. Like, you're trying so hard to be something you're never going to be, but it's not, you know, you're making... I mean, for example, did the Ku Klux Klan, they dressed up in white hoods. They didn't dress up in blackface and go...
Would you come with me trick-or-treating and you can be Mr. T?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, actually, because I pity any fool who's not Mr. T on New Year's Eve. Or, sorry, what is it called? The Apocalypse. What is it called again? Halloween. So it's very new, this whole Halloween thing, you know. But I would love to join you, Dan. You can dress as Michael Jordan, and I'll dress as Mr. T, and we'll see how long we get before we are photographed and shamed on the internet in front of the entire world as being absolutely insensitive, racist, culturally inappropriate, whatever.
Back in 1986... You know, that was perfectly acceptable in Australia.
Of course it was. And Hey Hey Saturday certainly knew how to set the tone for Australia. This is the kind of Australia we wanted to be, and that's when, you know, John Howard said, I'll decide who wears blackface and the manner in which we wear it, if we want to wear it, and who comes here or something.
Yeah.
If you want to come here wearing blackface, maybe I'll allow it. I don't know. Just throw your kids overboard, please. I'll take some photos. But actually, you know, that was just a bit of a story. But anyway, look, it's been so good. I'm sorry you felt nauseous about the whole dance on the ceiling thing.
So I think it's a bit unnecessary. I give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, so what's unnecessary? The song, the dancing on the ceiling part, the whole metaphor of jizzing from the ceiling?
Yeah, I just think it's just too happy about something that's quite dangerous.
Yeah, I guess that's it. The health and safety aspect that wasn't considered at the time.
If you were HR manager, you'd have to have a sit down with Lionel Ritchie.
Yeah, I would like to do that, actually. I like to sit down and have a good look at his big old mouth.
Cool.
And say, hello, gummies. All right.
I guess that's been episode 9.
Oh, man, episode 9 of, what's this show called again? Violent Videos. Nasty.
Yeah.
Violent, nasty videos for people who can't see good. It's been really lovely chatting with you, Dan. I'm sorry if you felt like I wasn't listening to you. It's my ears are full of wax.
Well, the last episode I was a bit drunk, so that's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll have to release that soon, I'm sure. We'll get round to it. I'm getting a bit backlogged, I know. Don't want to get in trouble. I know.
Nah, it's quality, mate. It's quality.
You know, I've been getting angry calls from your secretary asking what's going on and just, you know, can we get this done and maybe I'm going to get replaced, she said. I don't know. I'm pretty scared, you know, so I don't know. I want to keep my job. Okay.
Daryl Summers won't return my calls, so your job's safe, mate.
I guess so. And John Blackman's not looking so good, which is a bit sad for him. I hope he's okay, old Johnny. He loves blackface as well. All right, so thanks so much, episode 9. Thanks so much, everyone, all 26, 27 listeners out there. I hope you love this more than anything. Tell all your friends how great this is.
Subscribe and press like.
Yeah, like it, subscribe. I don't know.
Post it on Twitter.
Yeah, make it go viral, for Christ's sake, would you? We're sick of being ordinary. We want we want super lives beyond anything that anyone could have imagined. All right, I feel
these are the dreams of ordinary men.
Oh, mate, that's what we should do next. Dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon song called the Ballsack Ditties. What it's called. Well, my friend's got a big head. What's it called again? Mark Hunter's anus.
Yeah.
Anyhow. Yeah. Well,
episode 10 coming soon.
You have a great night, cover.
Yeah.
All right. Keep on muggling your way to heaven.
Happy Halloween.
Yay. Go Tigers. Woohoo. Bye.
Bye.
Right. Keep dancing.
Video explain.